So I finally left BMCC, and it took me about 2 years in order for me to get accepted by them. I didn't think it was going to take it that long to get accepted by just a community college, especially here in New York City. It's been a while since I actually went to college. The last time I went to college was back in 2011. So I got an associate's degree at that time, and it's been 8 years since. So going back to college, but this time it's going to be a business degree. The difference between this one, Sacramento City and CUNY, is the fact that now they're asking for an MMA, transcripts from both high school and college, along with 5 other documents. And it took me so long to get those documents. It's a real trip. I don't know. All right, let's go ahead and start the show. So we're over at Alright, cool. So we're over at Father Demo Square. This is actually a really nice park. I come over here almost often just to do Uber. It's a really nice park, as a matter of fact. So it's a frequent thing for me, but I like it so far. I'm pretty sure some of you are wondering why I always talk about New York City a lot, and I actually like this city. This is the sixth city I've actually been to so far. So as some of you may know, that I've already been to 6 cities: Miami, New Iberia, Lafayette, Portland, Reno, and San Francisco, and I can't think of the other cities I've been to so far. East LA. Anyway, New York City was not the first choice for me to move to. It was actually Miami, Florida. And I've gotten as close as Fort Lauderdale, but things were not as expensive as it was, and employment wasn't as fruitful as it is now. So I kind of like New York City better, mainly because of its transportation and the fact that you can easily get a job within about 2 to 3 days. I can't say that the same thing for Sacramento, let alone Portland and Miami. Miami is actually a lazy city, just like Los Angeles, except Miami is more of a Hispanic town. It's predominantly Spanish. So if I needed to make a quick $10,000, I would do it right here in New York City. So if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be New York City. But if I actually had a lot of money in my pocket, I would not be living in New York City. It would actually be somewhere like the Bahamas or something like that. Something that's a little bit more open space. Alright, so I got my first order. I'm going over to 11th Street right now, and it's called EAR Robin or whatever it is. That's pretty much where I'm going. So let me turn this around. It's supposed to be on 11th and 6th Ave or whatever it is. So let's see what that was about. So one of the few things I don't like about New York City is so much traffic. So I try to avoid Midtown because it's so much traffic. And a lot of noise, there's a lot of traffic, both cars and feet. So it's not really an area that I want to go to. And it's really windy out here, so previously it was raining really hard for the past, about 3 or 4 days. The weather in New York City is, I don't want to say unpredictable, but sometimes you can't really deal with it most days. I don't know, to each their own. Yeah, let's keep it moving here. 6th and 10th Street. See if we can figure out where exactly it's at. So it looks like I found the spot here, 469 EAK Ramen. Go ahead and pick up the order and we'll go from there. Pretty much hopefully it goes well, alright? Alright, so I got the order here. About ready to go deliver this. And then, God, that smells really good. Go ahead and deliver this, and then we'll move on to the next order. So anyway, yeah, it's pretty much a typical day in New York City. Be around, not too much around here, so for the most part, yeah, I do talk about New York City a lot. Maybe because I do like the city. I didn't think I was gonna actually like the city, but I'm more of a weird person. Let me change this around. Here we go. I'm more of a weird type of city person where everything is like kind of, you know, this sparks your curiosity, I guess. But I found for Miami to be that city. Well, unfortunately, it didn't last long like I would. So, but you can make money in New York City. You know, there actually is more weirdness than there ever was in, you know, Portland, Oregon. And is that thing on? It should be. Yeah, Portland, Oregon, and wherever else. Depends on who you really, you know, talk to. So, check this out. That is the, let me stop for a second. That is the World Observatory as seen from 6th Avenue, which I think is pretty cool. Too long. Yeah, World Center from the Observatory. Just while I'm visiting that, as soon as I get everything together. Why is my arm getting tired from holding the camera so much? That is definitely weird. New York City has its perks. We have Grand Central, we got Times Square, we got Battery Park, we got Central Park, we have the boats, which I actually posted a video on. We have a bunch of markets, a bunch of malls, a bunch of weird people. A bunch of people that find me weird, and a bunch of people that I find weird. But hey, it goes hand in hand, you know. I'm not going to really encourage anybody to show up to New York City, or should I say visit or move here, because it is expensive. Like for like the average, yeah, the average like apartment here is almost about anywhere between about $2,000 maybe. Sorry for all that background noise. So the average is about $2,000. You can go all the way up to about $6,000, and I actually posted something about that just about a few months ago. So, check this out. Street performances. And he sings. Nice. Alright, when I get to the closest destination, I'll try to film from there. Because I need to stop talking. Alright, so I went ahead and looked at my map. And turns out, instead of actually walking to the destination, I could just go ahead and take the train. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. As usual, it's crowded up in here. Send me to the address called 52 Canal Street. I don't see exactly where. Yeah, I don't see exactly where I'm supposed to deliver this at. So I guess I'm going to have to say something to the customer. Alright, so that one was finished. I'm going to go on and move on to the next one here. And yo, check this out. Zoom out. So you guys might be wondering why I moved from city to city, and I mean it wasn't really intentional per se, but I wanted to really just find somewhere where I don't want to say call my home, but somewhere just to have like a base while I just travel the country and maybe internationally. You know, one day I'm gonna buy a house. I just don't know when or where. And my whole goal is not to be really rich, but it's more towards just, you know, having fun and having an adventure. I like it. Also like having a voice. My whole thing was when I left Sacramento. Sacramento really made me just feel like a visitor than anything. And I wasn't really a fan of how it really treated me. It's not because of my peers in the house music. It was more just everybody else. You know, everybody was wearing nice khakis and dresses and suits and stuff like that. It was really a government city. And I'm not a government person. I'm not a machine. I'm an artist. So it really just made me more like a visitor than anything else. So I'm not a real fan of those that want to like shape me into something I'm really not. So I mean, it's to each their own. I'm not going to say that, you know, everybody should go after their own individualism. It's just for somebody like me that put down the hashtag do more. I don't know, I'm just making things up as I go along. So, but I'm actually in Chinatown right now. So definitely check out the background here. It's really nice. Bus should be here in about a couple minutes. But yeah, it's pretty much to each their own. Everybody has their own way of doing things. And it's still windy out here. A lot of people have been talking about that the city is still graffiti free, but you look around this area, it's like graffiti over there and graffiti over there. Look at that. I don't know if you guys can see that way over there. Let me zoom in a little bit. Like way over there, you see all that graffiti. So everybody's saying it's graffiti free. Obviously it's fucking not. New York City has something of what most cities don't have, and that's to be able to support the people that come in rather than just kicking them out because they don't align with what the city wants from them, I guess. I'm making it up. It is now getting close to dark here, and the sunset. Let me turn this around. Yeah, it looks nice. It's much cooler. Instead of it being 80 degrees, it's probably now between 65 and 70. So far I had a fun day. Somewhat. Gotten two major things done today. One with a negative outcome, and the other with a positive outcome. What the hell is that? There's a shit on the ground here. Things are just moving along, I guess. Alright, now I'm at the battery park. It's pretty much full nighttime. And I want to say, it actually is beautiful. I'm gonna give it that. So, let me pan around a little bit. Not sure if you can see me in the street lights here. There you go. So, I had a fun day today. Is it 9 o'clock or some shit? Shit, it's 9:45. Okay, 9:45. I'm going to do a few more panoramic shots, but I'm actually doing it on the Osmo Pocket, and then I guess we'll pretty much figure it out from there. There's something I wanted to capture right here. I wanted to capture this during the nighttime. I think that's pretty cool. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see the water or anything, but obviously it's black as fucking night out here. I zoom all the way in. You see the Statue of Liberty lit up. You got the Staten Island Ferry over there lit up. Over there you can see the Jersey lights. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm having quite a bit of fun out here. It's like maybe 65 degrees or something. I don't have a good shot of most of New York. I would have to get on the ferry for that, but probably have to do that on a boat somewhere, or actually I can actually go across the bridge. But it really doesn't matter. But yeah, it is what, 10 something, right? Yeah, about 10 o'clock. So 10 o'clock. So I'm going to do a little bit more nighttime exploring and take my stupid ass back home. I totally forgot about the dollar pizzas. These are like literally $1.